Well, the breaking story we have for you today, Patriots Day, it comes from two true patriots, a benchmark president and a standard-bearing First Lady. Barack and Michelle Obama. Their powerful words of condolences come just hours after the death of Pope Francis. Now, as you'll see, they reflect respect for the late Pope and his role as spiritual leader and advocate of peace, but also they articulate really profound concerns and greater truths. Certainly, they stand in contrast to the hollow, vindictive rhetoric that emanates even on this time of year, the most joyous season of renewal, from the current occupant of the Oval Office, who had these lovely thoughts regarding the spirit of Easter earlier this weekend. Let's get through as much of this, I suppose, as we can. Happy Easter to all, including radical left lunatics who are fighting and scheming so hard to bring murderers, drug lords, dangerous prisoners, the mentally insane and well-known MS-13 gang members and wife-beaters back into our country. Happy Easter also to the weak and ineffective judges and law enforcement officials who are allowing this sinister attack on our nation to continue, an attack so violent that it will never be forgotten. Sleepy Joe Biden purposefully allowed millions of criminals to enter our country totally unvetted and unchecked through an open border policy that will go down in history as the single most calamitous act ever perpetrated upon America. He was by far our worst and most incompetent president, a man who had absolutely no idea what he was doing. But to him and to the person that ran and manipulated the auto pen, perhaps our real president, this is insane. To all of those people who cheated in 2020 presidential election in order to get this highly destructive moron elected, I wish you with great love and sincerity and affection a very happy Easter from Donald Trump Truth Social, 4/20/25, 8:46 a.m. on my way to church. Oh, wait. Oh, man, well, let's take a moment to reflect on that, shall we? And on a timeline that you almost can't believe, soon after that post, Trump's VP, JD, brought his healing hillbilly vibes to the Vatican for a meeting with the frail and ailing pontiff. Once in a lifetime, it seems. On the other side of this, we'll show you the Obama's powerful response to the loss of Pope Francis.
Easter Sunday surprise from Pope Francis, weeks after he was released from the hospital, delivering a message calling for better treatment of migrants. Claudio Lavanga is in Rome for us tonight. Claudio, good evening.
Holly, it was an Easter surprise many people around here had been hoping for. Pope Francis appeared in St. Peter's Square right after Easter Mass. He blessed the crowds, he wished everyone a happy Easter, and he even jumped on the Pope Mobile to tour St. Peter's Square to greet the ecstatic crowd. Now, in his Easter message, he of course called for peace in the world, but he also warned against contempt towards migrants, a message that must have been in the air in that room where earlier in the day, Pope Francis met privately with J.D. Vance. The Vatican said that that meeting only lasted a few minutes, just to give them an opportunity to wish each other happy Easter.
Hello. So good to see you. God bless you and good morning. How are you?
Find yourself happy Easter.
Yeah, thank you. Happy Easter to you, Father. Wonderful. I know you've not been feeling great, but it's good to see you in better health.
Grazie.
Anche buona Pasquale e vice. Thank you very much for your visit.
Of course. And thank you for seeing me. Pray for you every day. God bless you.
Io prego per lei ogni giorno. Che Dio la benedica.
My God, please don't pray for me, JD. That said, here's a dose of elegant articulation interwoven with political poignance. This is Barack and Michelle Obama's response earlier today upon learning of the sad passing of Pope Francis. Pope Francis was the rare leader who made us want to be better people. In his humility and his gestures at once simple and profound, embracing the sick, ministering to the homeless, washing the feet of young prisoners, he shook us out of our complacency and reminded us that we are all bound by moral obligations to God and one another. Today, Michelle and I mourn with everyone around the world, Catholic and non-Catholic alike, who drew strength and inspiration from the Pope's example. May we continue to heed his call to never remain on the sidelines of this march of living hope. Well, in that spirit of hope, let's just hope if J.D. Vance is ever invited back to the Holy Land, that they don't let him anywhere near anything important like, the Pope, or, God forbid, the Ark of the Covenant.